Come on in, sparklers. Come on in. Come on in, sparklers. Welcome to the Green Eye Sparkle, baby, the show. Come on in. Got a lot to talk about today. By the way, today, tonight, this evening, however you want to call it, it is episode 15. Yes, episode 15. Yes, on this wonderful Thursday, May 8th, a thankful Thursday, a thoughtful Thursday. Yes, yes. Come on in. Come on in. Welcome to the Green Eye Sparkle, baby, the show. All right, now got a few trendy things to talk about, inspirational, and a little breaking news. I was just on Instagram and I saw a public service announcement from none other than Will Packer himself. Will Packer Production. He was on to just a few minutes ago with a wonderful public service announcement. Just keep your antennas raised and keep your antennas up. So we're going to get into it. I'm just waiting for the sparklers to come on in. Come on in, sparklers. Come on in. I'm going to wait. Let me get a little sip of my water for a second as my sparklers come on in. Is that all right with y'all? Okay. Now listen. What have you done with your vision board today? What did you do with your vision board today, my sparklers? Did you look at your vision board today? Did you look at any pictures on your vision board today? Any words, any motivational, anything today on your vision board? I know I did. What about the whole week? Today, Thursday. Now, you don't have the whole week, sparklers, to look at your vision board. I hope you looked at it. I hope you touching and agreeing and affirming with your vision board. Because let me tell you, once again, I touch, and I'm telling you, when I touch and agree and affirm, the things that I have on my board coming to fruition. Coming to fruition. Yes, they are coming to fruition. So I hope that you all are continuing your journey with your vision board. You have to have that belief system now. If you believe all things are possible, okay, now that's a download for you. If you believe all things are possible, you touch and agree with your vision board, you affirm what your goals are, watch it manifest. Watch it manifest. It's the truth. I live by my vision board. I live by affirming every day. I think it's refreshing, and it really gears your mind up and motivated to look forward to looking at something that's going to continue to push you towards your goals. So that's just my little nugget on the vision board. Now, what about your journaling? Have you started journaling today? Yesterday? The day before? Have you looked at your journal? I think I shared. I believe I shared. I'm going to share it again. That's okay. Let's do this. Got my new Got my new journal, and I love my journal. Let's do this. This is just motivating in itself to see such a title. Let's do this to really jumpstart your day, jumpstart your mindset, because it starts with a positive mindset, y'all. Now listen, to move yourself out of where you don't want to be, you got to feed your mind with positivity. If you want to ease yourself out of the circle that you know is toxic and not best for you, get your mindset right about what you see for yourself. Journaling is a great way. I love journaling. I think it's a great way to get your thoughts out, and it's just between you, your pen, and your journal book. Okay? So you don't have to go showing anybody your journal. That's a personal conversation. It's you getting your thoughts out. It's you affirming what your goals are. It's you getting motivated to do great. Okay? So, with that being said, I hope if once my takeaway to you is once you leave the show this evening, now go find your journal. Hopefully it ain't hard to find because it's supposed to be journaling every day, my sparklers. Get your journal and write something down in your journal, whether it be, how your day went today, what's a goal for tomorrow. But every day, write in your journal. I live by it, and I'm telling you once again, my manifestation that comes out of this book, wow, truly powerful, truly powerful. Now I want to get into oh yes, and also before I get into what I was about to say, make sure that when you're speaking positivity over yourself and you're writing in your journal, why not work on the overflow, the increase, prosperity? Why not? Who better than you? Overflow, abundance. Overflow and abundance. Thank you for the overflow and the abundance. Prosperity is all around me. Positive energy, positive vibes, speaking it into existence, speaking it into existence. I'm a firm believer, and I'm going to keep showing up. I'm going to keep showing up on that note. Now, moving right along. Listen, I was on Instagram because I was sending out my message like to watch Green Eye Sparkle Baby, the show at 7 last week. I started at 5:30 because I had a flight to catch. So I could not do my show at 7. So I bumped it up to 5:30 because I had to fly out for some business or what have you. And I started at 5:30. So anyways, I was on Instagram, and Will Packer was doing a public service announcement. And the public service announcement that he was sharing, and he was sharing it with a sense of urgency. I paused. You know how sometimes you look when you see people talking, I'm just, I try my best to stop and listen to everybody. But sometimes when you hear like the first 3 seconds, you scroll. But I didn't scroll on this. No. Because he was dropping some nuggets. Y'all hear me? Will Packer say, HBCUs, he needs your attention. He said, what's about to start happening in this transition mode? With new folks and new transitioning happening, everybody, you need to pay attention. He said, HBCUs, he was pleading, pay attention and watch what is happening. Now, he was speaking about a young lady that they're looking at grooming to take the helm of FAMU. And for those of you who don't know what FAMU stands for, that is the Florida Agricultural Mechanical University. Okay? Florida Agriculture and Mechanical University. FAMU. It is a university. It sits on the highest of 7 hills, and he is getting his voice out so that you are aware, so you get your antennas up about the transitioning. And I believe the young lady's first name is Marva, according to Will Packer. I'm assuming from the plea of getting involved and taking a closer look at this person that maybe she's not the best fit for the school. So he also showed a picture and said, screenshot the board of trustees. I wrote down the chairperson's name. Her name is Kristen Hopper. Kristen Hopper is the chair for the board of trustees at Florida A&M University. And he really, really had concern in his voice. His look on his face was very well, it was very serious and candid about HBCUs need help right now. Pay attention, stay alert about what is happening with the change of helm of presidents and different positions on the campuses of the HBCU colleges, historically Black colleges and universities. He wants to make sure everyone is aware. Don't sleep on it. So check out, you can go to Will Packer's Instagram page. I'm sure he has it posted there, but he said spread the word, screenshot, the board of trustees and put your input in. And I know there are a lot of graduates that graduated from Florida A&M University. So make sure that your voice is heard about who is a best fit for the president of that campus, because we want to keep tradition alive. We want to keep the momentum and the legacy of Florida A&M going. So I just want to make sure that I mentioned that as one of the downloads for today. Okay. Moving right along. Now, y'all better not forget, Mother's Day is coming up. Mother's Day is coming up. It's not 2 weeks from now, y'all. It's not 2 weeks from now. Okay. It's not. Okay. So don't pretend now you don't forgot Mother's Day, because everybody was born by a female, perhaps, whether it's the egg or what came out the womb of the mom. So let's show some love and respect. And even if if your mother isn't alive or you never knew your mother, I'm sure that there was someone in your life that was a mother figure to you. So let's make sure we pay homage and recognize our mothers. If you're not a mother, I know that you're probably somebody's sister, somebody's aunt, somebody's cousin. Somebody looks up to you. You're a mentor, a cheerleader for someone. So this goes for you as well. Goes for me too. Okay. So, let's show some love for the mothers, a flower, a gift, or something to recognize them, a beautiful card. Just make sure that whoever's in your life that represents that special person to you, make sure you acknowledge them on Sunday, May 11th. All right, y'all. Sunday, May 11th is Mother's Day. So don't act like you didn't hear from me, because I have told you Mother's Day is Sunday. All right. Don't forget your mom. Moving right along into some more trendy news. Woo, that red carpet for the Met Gala was everything. That Met Gala was showing up and showing out. It was giving the looks. Okay. Dapper Dan, you know how you dress to impress. That they showed up and showed out on that carpet. Y'all hear me? Now, the Met Gala was held at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City. And when I tell you they came out flawlessly dressed, I was impressed with the. Hey, I don't think anybody had a bad night. And now, if I'm wrong, y'all get in the chat now. Tell me if I'm wrong. I feel, in my humble opinion, that it was not one bad look of the theme in connection to the Dapper Dan night of glamour and elegance. I don't think it was one bad outfit in the room. Okay, I um I know it's a highly regarded, prestigious event, fashion event, because they come with the fashions. Now they come, you got to have fashions now. You can't have fashion with no clothes, okay? You got to have the fashion. But they came dressed. They came dressed to impress. Um, Very expressive in the designs. Demi Moore, I thought that was very creative. Um, I really liked the fact that her whole dress was in the form and shape of a tie, to the point of the loop that was kind of over her head, and the dress itself formed the body of the tie. Very nice, very sleek, very fancy, honey. You did that. Yes, Demi, you did that. You rocked that style. Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi. Ooh, honey. Yo stylist, from the hair all the way down to them snazzy shoes you had on, Whoopi Goldberg, baby. You were rocking that outfit. I love that whole look. I love the style. I love how you came in commanding attention when you walked on that red carpet. I couldn't believe that some people asked you what was your name, but that's for another day. Everybody should know Whoopi. Goldberg has been around for some time now, in the turns of the century. Whoopi has been here. But yeah, that outfit, how she had that fur draped on it, it might have been false fur. It was, I remember it was white. It was white, and it was kind of like the shawl to enhance her outfit. Those pointy toe shoes, I can't wear pointy toe shoes like that. You must have small feet, Whoop, because those shoes were real pointy, cute, pointy, and like I heard someone say skinty today. They put the T in it, okay? They didn't say skinny, they said in skinty. But honey, you gave your whole life in that outfit. I was really impressed. Other celebrities that I thought looked really stylish and brought home the theme of the show. I really like, let me look here because I don't want to forget who. I want to make sure I give shout outs to the fancy of the fancy from this gala. Diana Ross, white to the tippy toe, tippy toe. I'm just saying, she had on white. It was the white was so elegant and so angelic. I loved it all the way down to her shoes. Y'all hear me? Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige came in there looking like fresh new money. Now, the gold frame hat, the gold frame dress hat. Ooh, just the frame of it. I was just curious. Does anybody know, was that real gold on top of her head? Because Mary came up in there, honey. She was looking like the whole charcuterie board, an extra appetizer, the main course, the dessert, and then the drink at the end. Because Mary J, you rocked your outfit too. Now I like what you had on, Mary J. Y'all were keeping it cute. Now y'all were keeping it cute at that Met Gala. I was really impressed. Now, also, what I understand is the gala co-chaired folks were the following: Anna Wintour, Pharrell Williams, Lewis Hamilton, ASAP Rocky, and Coleman Domingo. As my understanding, were the chair folks. Now now the exhibition is not just for one night. The exhibition runs from May 10th all the way through October 26th at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City. So go on over. If you're in New York, or if you plan on visiting New York this summer, go on over there. Go on over there now. Stop by and see what they got over there at that museum. Ooh, you know what? Let me speak it into existence. I look forward to visiting New York to see this awesome museum. And I think I shared before. I think I talked about New York before. Never been to New York. Love to see New York, to see, everybody talks about New York. They say if you haven't been to New York, you got to go to New York. So I'm speaking it into the atmosphere. I would love to go to New York. I would love to see this beautiful city that I hear so much about. So those of you who have visited New York, please let me know in the chat. Where do you go to eat? Where do you go, to enjoy, the scenery? I know the Broadway plays. Everybody says you have to go see a Broadway play, so that'll be on the list. But I'm looking forward to, being blessed with that opportunity to go to New York. Never been, so I'm speaking it into existence. There you have it. So yes, it was a whole vibe. It was a whole vibe. Some more trending news. I heard about this being in the works. I've heard a lot of things, a lot of rumbling about behind the scenes, but it is finally ready. And Netflix got what you need. Netflix is releasing, y'all, Barry White's documentary. Breaking news. Y'all heard me. Netflix is releasing Barry White's documentary. The documentary is called Barry White and the Echoes of Humanity. Ooh, boy, that sounds interesting. It sounds like there's a lot behind the scenes on this documentary. Once again, Barry White, the Echoes of Humanity. Catch that tease. Now, that's going to be on Netflix. See, they're releasing it now. That's on Netflix, okay? So y'all can get y'all whole life over there on Netflix now and check out Barry White. Okay? Now, moving right along. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Yep. Y'all know what time it is. I got something to show y'all. I got some, just so beautiful and precious. Let me pull this on around because I got something to show y'all. Yeah. Do I need a little intro music? Let me get I don't think I have intro music anymore. Just a little bit. Ooh. Y'all see my bell peppers. I'm so proud of my bell peppers. Listen, y'all. Put my little two-step music away right quick. Now, this is day 42. Do you all see that my plant has gotten taller, is rising above the planter now? See, I wasn't just tilting it. My plants are actually growing above the garden box now. Beautiful. I got the green peppers. I've got the red peppers. And I've got the yellow peppers too. Okay. Ooh, I can't wait to see when the peppers start appearing on my plants. I have watered them. They're good and moist. I am so excited and looking forward to seeing the final touches of my plants. Yes, they already moist. Already just ready to go back out there in that sun now because they need plenty of sunshine. Y'all see this? Plenty of sunshine. Good time now for families. If you want to turn this into a learning opportunity with your children, this is when you grab the ruler like I was showing you guys before. Now is a great time to get the ruler, measure when you first saw the plant pop up, where it was, and then you measure to see where it is today. Then it turns into another opportunity. How many more inches has it grown since you first measured it? Math. See, learning happens at all times. Learning happens around us all day long. Learning, and it must happen. It is a great thing because if your mind isn't learning, it's stagnant. So learning must happen at all times. So great learning opportunities. Why is it green? What makes the plant green? great science learning opportunities, families, great math opportunities, families, where the whole family can get involved and just engage and have a great time. But just be careful because they're baby plants, so they're a little bit fragile. Even though it's day 42, the plants are fragile. So not so rough as you do the measuring. Not so rough because you want to keep your plants around so that the bell peppers can start growing. Okay, now let me just double check. I believe those were all the things I had trending. And I did a poll a couple of weeks ago because I'm so excited that my bell peppers have really taken off. I got something to share with y'all, sparklers. The next venture, I am going to plant carrots. Yes, I got them from the Dollar Tree. These were they're four. You can get four for $1.25. 4 packs for $1.25. So my next venture in my gardening journey, some good old delicious carrots. I love carrots. I've always eaten carrots ever since a little kid. I love me some carrots. Very good for you. The beta carotene, hey, good for your eyes. You can see real good, real good. Eat your carrots. I'm telling you, eat your carrots. You can't go wrong with carrots. Whether you like them as a snack, raw, and you dip them in something, or you like to cook them, cut them up, cook them. I like chopping mine up, putting them in cabbage. Sometimes I love just adding, I love actually adding my little carrots into my chicken. So this is my next planting adventure, my sparklers. Okay. Now, my sparklers, what else is trending? What else is trending? I do want to do a recap though, because Will Packer was on Instagram about the HBCU campuses. Pay attention to what's happening in the transitioning that's happening on the historically Black colleges and universities. Will Packer, the big producer, he is concerned because he is a graduate of Florida A&M University. They're making some changes, putting someone in position that they don't feel serves the needs of the community and the family of Florida A&M University. Check out Instagram because Will Packer was talking and he was very, very intentional about the messaging around what he said about the historically Black colleges and universities. As I shared earlier, the chair and he said, reach out to the trustee board of Florida A&M. So one of the chair is Kristen Harper. She's the chair. Now, it's a whole list of folks now that serves on the board of trustees. But if you look for Kristen Harper, that's the person you want to reach out to with your concerns, because he just doesn't go on with a public service announcement on his Instagram platform just to talk. Very sincere. He was very intentional. So make sure, my sparklers, you do check out what's happening at the historically Black colleges and universities. Okay. Now I am out of time. I mean, I got about a minute left, but the show is amazing. Please go back and stream the show. It was a wonderful show tonight. I tried to get a little razzle-dazzle, after the Met Gala. I had to come in here a little snazzy myself. Now, I had to make sure that I was ready as well because they were sharp on that red carpet. They were real sharp on that red carpet. I mean, from head to toe. So I said, I better spiff it up a little bit tonight since I'm going to talk about the Met Gala. All right. On that note, guys, take care of yourselves. Be healthy. Be strong. Let's stay alert. Let's stay with our antennas up. And just be cognizant of everything that's happening with the world today. I am Green Eye Sparkle, baby, the show. You can catch my streaming. If you missed it, you can go back and watch it again. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.